Good morning, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this Wednesday and welcome along to episode number 28 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, and we are here for the Dutch Grand Prix in season number 2. How are you all doing this morning? I hope you're doing better than me right now, because I am recording this in an absolute sweatbox. And I mean it, absolute sweatbox. You have to excuse me here. I've got to get the fan out. My one and only fan. There's the facility as it stands right now. We'll just do that. Get a bit of air going around this bitch. And we've just dumped a whole load of things in the bin. Look at that durability upgrade. That was gorgeous. Did you see? I appreciate that. I was absolutely. That was well gorgeous. I must say that really was absolutely gorgeous. You can see that I'm still having the issues with the green screen back here. I don't know why. In fact, I don't know why at all. Look at the championship, and Valtteri Bottas leads the way for Lewis Hamilton, followed by Jackie Herself, then Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, and Esteban Ocon, your top 10. In the constructors, Mercedes are starting to run away with it from Ferrari, then Chaseliner in third, then Red Bull, Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas and Williams. We're still yet to score Antonio Giovinazzi. No, he scored. Lando Norris, Tatiana, and then Magnussen, De Vries, Latifi and Russell. That's the way it goes. So we got absolute loads to do here before we go to Zandvoort. But first off, we got a press interview. Great. I'm going to have to see if I can find someone to help with security here to keep this guy out. Because I swear, this guy is asking me questions that he really shouldn't be asking me. And I don't know why he's actually doing that, to be honest.
Well, it's great to be back at your headquarters. And I've got to say, an awful lot's changed since we were last here. Let's dive in with some questions. Will your team be going for the Constructors' Championship this season, or just for points?
Mate, we're third in the championship. We're still developing as a team. I don't think we're going to be winning anything this season. Don't know what I warned you about these stupid questions before.
Would you say that it's important to develop your drivers as much as possible?
Of course it is. But the problem is we won't tolerate failure. We just push them like we push our cars. Simple.
Sponsors seem to be climbing over one another to get their name onto your car. What do you plan on investing that extra money into?
Well, I think that's a simple one. They're always bitching about the durability. So why not durability?
Your car's been able to challenge the very top teams. Is it safe to say you've surprised everyone?
Of course it is. I mean, I didn't think we'd be challenging the top teams this quickly. It's very surprising. But we got a few more in us yet. Don't bet on us.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
Right, I'd like you to meet my bodyguard. I think it's time you left now, mate. One bad question too many.
Well, thanks so much as ever for your time. It's hugely appreciated.
Not as hugely appreciated as my foot's going to be when I shove it up your ass. Right, so we got everything sorted out there, which is good. We've got our durability upgrade as well. So I think it is time. Look at that. That durability facility looks absolutely mega. It's better than what we had before. I mean, we just had a guy testing things with a hammer. You can see that we had a chassis upgrade fail. So we're going to have to sort that out. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this chassis upgrade on the car. It's going to be ready for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So that's an absolute mile away. We could rush it if we wanted to, but I don't think we're going to take the chance in rushing it right now. I know other people have rushed and they've got on the cars. But we'll see where we go. We'll just do a bog standard one, get ready for Azerbaijan. But I think then it is time to go to Zandvoort. And I think it's time for practice and qualifying. So we'll go do that. We'll see Jackie and Tatiana on the
Welcome
start
along
line.
then to the North Sea coast and Zandvoort, 25 miles away from Amsterdam, and the host for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. A lap of this short 2.6 mile Zandvoort circuit features 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left. The main straight is 678 metres long and heads into turn 1, the Tarzan corner. With DRS down the main straight into the braking zone, that could be the best overtaking opportunity on the track. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Perez, Iceman, Albon, and Carlos Sainz, Ocon, Kvyat, Lance Stroll, and Gasly, Norris, Calderon, Kimi Raikkonen, and Antonio Giovinazzi, De Vries, Latifi. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Magnussen and George Russell ends our grid lineup. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
He wants another top 10 finish, and I think we have got the car there to give him that top 10 finish. Jackie and Tatiana both loved their cars during practice, and certainly Jackie loved hers during qualifying. You can see that she's pretty far up the field here. It's going to be a one-stop as it is with 25% races. If you want to see more 50%, let me know, and we'll do 50% for season 3. But yeah, coming around about lap 8, lap 9, get her in, get her out again. Hopefully we don't get a safety car to ruin our race again. It is lights out and away we go here at the Dutch Grand Prix, and Jackie's got a decent start there. We do see her there. Oh yeah, baby, right up at Tarzan corner. 3 wide, I think. Oh, she is really 3 wide with Sebastian Vettel and one of the Renaults, I believe it's Esteban Ocon. But round the outside, oh my God, Lord! Oh my, that was dangerous. That was really dangerous. You got to watch out for that. But through up to turn 7, I do believe, and then into the really twisty section here towards the end of the lap, and she's got a Ferrari behind her. That's not good, but she's P5 at the moment. That's all we can ask. If we can keep her in P5, that would be a job as we head down to the Audi S, and then the Audi hairpin. He's having a look. He's Sebastian Vettel, but thou shalt not pass here at the Dutch Grand Prix. And you know thou shalt not pass. So who's out in the lead now? I presume it's Hamilton from Leclerc, then Bottas, Verstappen. Jackie getting on the rumble strips as you go through Harry Lyondike corner. The banked Harry Lyondike corner, now onto the main straight towards Tarzan corner, and Vettel's going to have a look already in turn number 1. Jackie's going to push him all the way to the grass. They're practically wheel to wheel into the first corner. What do you make of that racing, folks? That is what you call some high quality racing between the two as she goes into Hugenholtz. And now the chase will begin after Max Verstappen. Well, it'll be a chase, but it's a chase in vain, unfortunately, because on lap number 4 here, you can see Verstappen is gone. Bottas is on a flyer, Leclerc's on a flyer, Hamilton's also on a flyer. And Sebastian Vettel is hounding her like mad. It's Daniel Ricciardo that is behind them. As Vettel gets a much better exit than Jackie out of, I think that's turn 10. I think Vettel's lost his wing. Well, what on earth happened there? What on earth happened there? I think Sebastian was going for a gap that didn't exist. Sounds like Sebastian in F1 nowadays. But here we go. Through Harry Lyondike corner. Ricciardo has got a run. He's got DRS as well. But watch out behind him because here comes Sergio Perez. This is going to be from P6 now. Oh, and I think Ricardo's going to hold on. There's Alexander Albon and Esteban Ocon there. As if Jackie can get away, she might be able to pull a bit of strategy. Wow, what a move around the outside into the Hugenholtz corner. And Sergio Perez has absolutely nicked Ricardo's pocket there. We absolutely love seeing moves like that. That was fantastically calculated. Well done. Oh my God, she got very loose going through Arie Luyendyk corner. As we go to... Where do we go to? We are going to Tatiana here. She's fighting for P16 with Kimi Raikkonen. Keep it right there. Nigel Raikkonen's on the soft tyres. Tatiana's on the mediums. I wonder what Tatiana's thinking here. She might be going... oh, they're going to be side by side. Oh, did you see Raikkonen snap? Tatiana, great defensive work there. As we come through onto Arie Luyendyk banking. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And Jackie is rolling, folks. They see her rolling. They hating. But onto the new lappers. Kevin Magnussen tries to get past the Dutchman in front of his home crowd. That is Magnussen on the outside of Nick de Vries. And will we see Magnussen just saunter it round the outside? Yes, we will. That was easier than it actually looked. He goes to turn 2 now into Hugenholtz corner. Meanwhile, we're going to come to get our pit stop now. So this is us. Oh, and I think Perez was thinking about it, but he changed his mind at the very last second. As we go down to our garage of 18 women holding rubber. It really is an all-female crew here. It's going to be for a wing change. What on earth are we talking about a wing change here for? Well, that's going to cost us. I mean, what were we changing the wing for? There's Sebastian Vettel. So we've come out in front of Vettel here. We're going to lose a few positions here, and we'll get that confirmed as Sergio comes in here on lap number 8. Well, the end of lap number 8 to start lap number 9. And you got one of the McLarens behind him. I believe that's Carlos Sainz. As Sergio straps on the medium tyres. He didn't do a wing change. And you see Jackie's nowhere in sight, and nor is Sebastian. This is not worked out here, unfortunately, as Sergio disappears off. There's Lando. I believe that's Lando. And there's Jackie right there. So she's lost a shit ton of time with that rear wing change. As here goes Daniel Ricciardo now. Well, will he get through? I'm hoping that he won't get through in the slightest. As he disappears out of the pit lane. There's Kimi Raikkonen. Who's that? That's Lance Stroll. So we may be looking at trying to get Lance Stroll here. And there we go. We're around the outside of Lance Stroll. So it's not all lost, but we are behind that McLaren, which is actually Carlos Sainz, not Lando Norris. So on lap number 10 now, we're going to need a miracle. And it is going to be a miracle that is needed, as we know the pit stops are going to cycle through here. So Jackie's got loads of positions that she's going to make up. And those positions will put her up into P9, only P9. But she's literally right on the rear end of Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo. As we head down to the kink before Arie Luyendyk corner. And she could have DRS, but Alexander Albon, he doesn't have DRS. He's got Sergio Perez go by him here in a second. That Mercedes power right to the inside wall. And thank you very much, says Sergio. He'll move himself into P. Mind you, I can see why. Alex has put the hard tyres on. Not a good strategy unless he was thinking that the tyre wear in that car is not going to be good for the mediums. And oh, we got an engine explosion. Now, is that Sainz or is that Norris? Well, Tatiana's just gone round the outside. I think that's Tatiana. Yeah, that's Tatiana. So it's Lando Norris that's retired from the race here. And he's going to park it up at the outside of Tarzan corner. That'll bring out the caution. No, safety car, no doubt about it. Yes, it does. And Jackie's in P9, but, well, it could have been a lot better. And we will say it could have been much, 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 much better. And it actually should have been. So we're going to restart here. Charles Leclerc has actually taken the race lead here. Bottas is second, then Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen. Alex Albon, Sergio Perez. Then you got Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz. We're in P9 then with Jackie, and there's Esteban Ocon as Jackie's going to get ready for the restart here. Oh, she's preempting. She's going to do exactly what she did in Bahrain here. Side by side with Carlos Sainz. She's going to get Ricciardo in the first corner. You watch this. Watch this, folks. She's got Sainz. And now she'll get Ricciardo. Boom. Like that. How do you like that? So we're up at a P7. So all is not lost. It looks like. She's going to come out of it with a fantastic result still. If she can get past Sergio Perez, that would be even better. Unfortunately, though, nothing much happens for the rest of the race. And it looks like Charles Leclerc, to the dismay of the Dutch fans, is going to win the Dutch Grand Prix ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Verstappen finishes P3. So get in there, Verstappen. Podium for the homeboy. But Jackie across the line. It should have been a lot better than P7. But we will take that. Without the wing change, I reckon we could have been on the podium with that late race safety car. No problem. It is points. Alex Albon, driver of the day. Well deserved. Because he was back there with Tatiana.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration. But they persevered to take the win here today. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. So, let's review the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, I don't think we can wait till then, Crofty. It should have been a lot better. A lot better. But, yeah. I suppose we've got to take P7 and swallow it, unfortunately. Charles Leclerc wins the Dutch Grand Prix, followed by Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Alex Albon. The lucky Alex Albon, P5. Sergio Perez, P6. There's Jackie, P7. And Danny Rick, Carlos Sainz and Esteban Ocon. Your top 10. Sebastian Vettel finished 11th. Good. Tatiana, P16. Considering she got into Q2, P16, I would have expected a little better there, I think. But, yeah, one DNF. Poor old Lando. Oh well then, let's go and let's go see what Claire has for us, shall we? Well, I'd say I'd happy with that, but I'm really not.
Your team must be ecstatic with
I'm ecstatic with Jackie at the moment, yes. I cannot lie about that. Jackie is performing fantastically. She's just doing it for the smiles.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Nah, idiot magnet today. Absolute idiot magnet with Sebastian Vettel there. Well, he is an idiot anyway.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. So Jackie's gone up to level 14, as you would expect. Good on you, girl. Tatiana still hanging around level 9. $931,000 in the bank. Why not? I think we've got to get better sponsors. 10k to damage deductions. We'll be sending the bill to Sebastian there. 4.53 million in the bank. That's what the girls like to say.
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Carl and those damn running costs. Well, it looks like we haven't got long to the Spanish Grand Prix, so we're gonna take. I think we're gonna take the simulator training for Tatiana. Let's get her boosted up a little bit more, so that she can have something to perhaps celebrate in the future. It may happen, it may not happen. You can see that during practice and qualify, we did sort out that upgrade that failed. So we got 1,294 resource points to spend. What are we going to spend it on? Well, we were going to spend it on this chassis upgrade, but unfortunately we can't. It seems that we're 6 points shy, which is a shame. We'd have loved to have had that on the car. Level 20 is when we get the next sponsorship. Jackie's up to level 2 on everything. As soon as she gets to level 15, we'll get her sorted level 3. But guys, let's get 25 likes on the video if we'd be so kind. Thank you all for taking the time to watching this video. If you have watched already, hit that subscribe button. Do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, NASCAR Heat 4, whatever we play on Saturdays and Sundays. 32 Days of Horror starts next week. Am I looking forward to that? Absolutely not. But take care, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on Friday for the next race.